educational pressure, peer pressure, competitive situations. It's like a need. You can't say only 40 years old or 50 years old persons are in need of this. Everybody needs this. The moment they started talking or knowing things around, they are pushed into a competitive situation. They have to compete with the nearest or peer people. For that they need extra energy, motivation, all other stuff. So these practices does not require very sophisticated atmosphere or very simple tools. And only the thing is the interest is required. And even a practice of 1 week or 10 days, we don't have to tell anything. The practitioner will know by themselves that really they will start. It's nothing complicated.
See, actually once, I just want to recall an experience when I was sitting in a pediatric clinic and I had taken one of my, I had taken my son there for a consultation, and another parent was actually talking with the pediatrician, and her daughter had some bout of flu, and she was quite sick, and it's a very small child, probably in the lower KG, must be the LKG or UKG. And the child was very sick and was like wheezing badly. And at that time, the doctor, she was asking the doctor, once I put the medicine, can I send her to school tomorrow? Because she has a test. And the doctor said, I immediately asked, like, what class is this child? And she said, I don't remember exactly, but it is definitely one of those KG classes, LKG or UKG. And he said, nothing will happen even if you treat a child for a year. But then, see, the tension or stress begins so early in life for the child, okay? And I think both the child and the parents have to get educated about this. And yoga is one means, or I think the only means where you have this holistic approach of, combating life's stressful ways, especially in today's world. So I think we should reach the younger generation much earlier than when it has done to us.
This generation and the kind of things around us, I think it's the most needed tool, I would say. And in schools also, the way it is imparted should be interesting for children, and it should start early. And it should be a mandatory, like, how other subjects are. And, we can shape up beautiful people around in our society. That is the best point of this.
And detecting yoga at an early age is like they build that as a samskara or as a way of life. So we are actually empowering them, where the rest of the masses are bothered about their health, their mind, their thoughts. When we empower children and youngsters with yoga, it is something like we will give a good society to them. So I think taking yoga at an early age is very good.
Your mind does not wander much, so your focusing ability is much better, and that helps.